it for you, for the people.
All right, the snowy winter season also marks the return of a fan favorite exhibit at the California State Railroad Museum.
This is really cool. We're talking with the museum's director, Dr. Ty Smith, checking out the display of the historic Rotary Snowplow. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is epic. Okay, before we kind of dive into how long it's on display, tell us what in the world we are looking at.
Well, building the first transcontinental railroad over the Sierra Nevada mountains was a huge monumental task. But it's one thing to build it, and it's another thing to make sure that it's clear of snow. And that's been the big challenge from the 1860s to the very present, keeping snow off of the tracks. And it's not just any kind of snow, it's Sierra snow. And in fact, engineers called it Sierra cement because the water content was so massive that it becomes very difficult to remove. So the rotary snowplow was a technology that was invented to help clear the Sierra Nevada tracks.
How long did it take, like, to do so much, like maybe a mile? How long would that take, and what did it sound like?
Well, you know, snowplow technology has evolved, but to solve the very particular problem of the Sierra Nevada mountain snow, they only call this in for you know, really heavy storms. These are the big guns that they bring in. So this particular snowplow dates back to the 1920s, and basically the same technology is in use to this very day. And so it chews up snow, and when you see video of it in action, it's pretty amazing because it shoots the snow as much as 100 feet up and over the track onto the siding of the railroad, and it's just tremendous to think about the forces necessary to do that.
Yeah, you know, it's hard because we're in studio and we're watching this obviously through the lens of the camera, and I know you can't usually touch things at museums, but if you get a really tight shot there, there's these what looks like these grooves there. If you can just again break down just the technology a little bit more for us.
Sure. So this particular snowplow is powered by another locomotive that pushes it through the snow. And as it does, this huge rotary is like a tunnel machine, essentially. And you have all of these different pieces that chew up the snow and then eject it through the side onto the siding.
So aggressive.
And there are plenty of moving images. You could Google it or you know, look on YouTube, and it will show you these things in action.
Absolutely.
It's a 100-year-old technology that's still in use.
This is great. It's so cool to be able to see it on display at the California State Railroad Museum. Ty, this is just going to be on display for a limited time, right?
Well, we'll put it in for maybe three and a half months. It's typically part of our winter exhibit to help people understand that throughout much of California history, we had only a tenuous connection to the rest of the nation through that transcontinental railroad. And so the idea of that winter storms interrupting that is still something we deal with today. There's not a winter that goes by that sometimes they shut off the freeway completely, or there is the prospect of shutting off the rail. And so this kind of technology from past to present is the thing that has kept California connected to the rest of the nation.
Wow, really cool. Thank you so much for your time this morning. And by the way, I am currently watching video on YouTube of how this machine works. Really appreciate your time.
You have to see it to believe it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking at it. It's beautiful.
Happy to do it.
It's really cool to see. We'll make sure everything is linked to the website, gooddaysacramento.com. You enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.